It is time for Stugotz to share his game notes. No one in the media will tell you what happened better than my boy Stu.
Dan, back when the pandemic started, which seems like a decade ago, we had it. And it was glorious. But as things seemingly were getting better, it was taken away from us. But with a variant that seems worse than the original, and a tidal wave of positive tests that has struck fear into the American people. Dan, make no mistake about it. The Monday, day-night doubleheader, and Tuesday night football are back. You excited?
I mean,
little day night. We get out of here. We get a pregame show in like an hour.
I mean,
What do you mean?
it's what you said before that. It's all the stuff you said before that.
Well, I'm trying to find the positives here. And the positives are, Dan, the day-night doubleheader on Monday and Tuesday night football, back.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
How about that?
The problem is there's too many positives, Stugotz.
Yeah, you're right. Speaking of back, welcome back to the Kansas City Chiefs. And hello, Tiger Woods. You see that over the weekend?
Him and his son playing?
Yeah, his son is good, Charlie.
I'm pretty sure that you left the studio one day last week saying Tiger will never play again. Or some version there. Right?
That was then. This is now, Dan. I saw him play again, and he looked good.
Goosebumps all weekend.
Yep, slow crawl to the Masters. How about when Charlie ripped his dad for not putting it on the green? That was great.
Charlie doing like the finger point
Yes.
and like he's draining a 40-foot putt and like he's got the mannerisms down.
All
It's
of it.
terrifying.
He looks just like his dad. It's crazy.
He's
how-
leaning into it too. Like he's leaning
Yes.
into like, yeah, I'm gonna emulate all my dad's stuff.
he's going to be Bronny of golf. He's going to be better than his dad.
Oh, win a green coat.
It's a green jacket.
He's like 12.
I know.
Win a green coat, says our golf expert.
Could be wrong.
A big green winter coat.
Yes, parka. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty certain we don't need to play the Myrtle Beach Bowl.
You are wrong.
What do you mean?
You're so wrong. We've got to play
The Myrtle Beach
the
Bowl?
Jimmy Kimmel Bowl. We got to.
I have Utah State in the points. What are you talking about?
You see the mascot for Jimmy Kimmel? It's Jimmy Camel. It's fantastic.
He like threw up into a nearby river. There's video of Laura Rutledge with Jimmy Camel throwing up into a river.
The Jimmy Kimmel Bowl. Just giving it to a celebrity. It's just the Jimmy Kimmel LA Bowl. They have not done that before this year, correct?
No, it's a new stadium in LA, so I think they like wanted to put a bowl game there. And Jimmy Kimmel, I think beforehand goes, I never dreamt of talking to a full stadium with my name on it, and I still haven't done it because there's nobody here making fun of the attendance at his own bowl game. Also, all the urinal cakes in the stadium had Matt Damon's face on it.
Jimmy Camel.
It's funny.
So you think we should be playing the Myrtle Beach Bowl today?
I think you're
come on.
Yes, Stugotz.
on one side you're saying give me more pro football, and on the other side saying give me less college football. Give you reasons to
Just
bet.
seems unnecessary.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
It's a Myrtle Beach Bowl. I mean, I don't know. By the way, I like Old Dominion. Plus 9.5. ODU. The Hook. Dan, in fact, I'm not certain we should play any of the. What happened there?
It's just you played your notes well there. You kept bringing
Nice little
it back.
setup and then
You needed me. You propped me up. You propped my bloated ass up. Dan, tell me how to care about this game so I can get to this Old Dominion 9.5 the Hook joke.
You always win.
Always.
The Monarchs.
They are? Put it on the poll. Did you know it was the Old Dominion Monarchs?
Dan, I'm not certain any of these bowl games need to be played, and that includes Alabama and Cincinnati. They should just play the Michigan-Georgia game. Winner plays Alabama and call it a season. You You seem to agree.
I mean, just your disrespect for Cincinnati.
Oh,
Is,
jeez.
it's
I mean,
just,
are you kidding me?
Your whole standard for college football is just be as good as Alabama. And I saw the stat from Joseph Goodman over the weekend that Alabama had more top 100 recruits, 11, than the ACC.
That's why I say it.
And then so you say nobody's good except Alabama.
And I'm right.
And I mean, if Cincinnati's standard is you have to be as good as Alabama, that sucks for Cincinnati. And you get to be right
It's
at every
not
turn.
a necessary game. Look what they did to Georgia. I was nervous. I had my doubts when they played Georgia. You and Mike had me worried. Okay, but look what they did.
None of the games are necessary, Stugotz. It's all made for television spectacle. Jake Paul knows it.
Yeah.
None of it matters.
You're right.
Whittingham's point of, what about the sports integrity? None of it matters.
An angry, embarrassed Tom Brady is my favorite Tom Brady. Rest of the league, watch out and be careful. I care about you.
I'm not going to do it, but good
You
Lord.
want to.
You take his skill guys and suddenly get shut out. Like, I can't desecrate the resume, but
He
God,
won Super Bowls with Troy Brown.
I know, but
Get outta
Stugotz,
here.
just seeing him shut out is stunning, and seeing him shut out as soon as a couple of the weapons leave, it was just all stunning. Seeing you got to agree with that. You can't.
They
say,
beat him in the playoffs a year ago.
I'm not
the
saying
Saints.
it means something. I'm just telling you that it was stunning to see him score 0 points in
was.
prime time
It was.
and be frustrated and throw things, and it was just weird.
But that's my favorite Brady because you know what's coming now, Dan.
Well, if he gets those guys healthy, one would assume,
He'll
correct?
get him healthy.
I mean, they've got 10 of them.
That's what Guerrero is there for.
They've got 10. It is true. That's what he's there for. They've got
Chris
10 of
Godwin is on IR.
It'll be fun.
They've got 10. Antonio Brown, all of a sudden, Bruce Arians is less non-committal about, I don't know what we're going to do about Antonio Brown.
Stroll on through, AB.
Brady's only been shut out, by the way, as a starter 3 times in his career.
And I don't remember any of them. And he's
Well, the last one was 15 years ago.
06 against the Dolphins, 21-0.
Oh my God.
Ridiculous.
06 against the Dolphins.
I think it was last game of the season, and then he went undefeated the next
It was
season.
December 10th, 06, so sounds
He
right.
said, never again. Get me Randy Moss. Never again. I will not be shut out. Do you realize what I'm going to do? I'm going to spend 2 decades shitting on that franchise. Get me Randy Moss.
Western Kentucky, the rare 50 burger with a side of no one gives a shit. The Hilltoppers. Jackson State, blah, blah, blah. Coach Prime, blah, blah, blah.
Really?
I mean, they lost.
Okay, that's all that matters.
Yeah. No one in baseball screams long-term vision and young, innovative thinking quite like Buck Showalter.
Are you happy about that? You're a Mets fan.
Come on. How could I be happy
I
about
know you're
that?
a Mets fan.
So what does that have to
He
do
knows
with
a
anything?
lot about baseball.
Does he know a lot about winning? I mean,
You're not happy about that?
no. It's Buck Showalter. Who gets excited about Buck Showalter? I mean, when Buck Showalter walks into his house, his family doesn't get excited.
Is your owner not the guy who loves names and sexy things and he wants to get in the game?
Stevie A. Cohen, yeah. Buck Showalter. Snow Globe promotional giveaway night. City Field. Collision course. Buck Snowwalter night. They had it in Baltimore. The hoot. Yeah, they do it every year. He makes it like Christmas in the spring. Calls it Snowwalter.
Are you excited about this or are you not?
What does it sound like? Snow globes.
It sounds like you're excited about it.
I don't know.
You've got jokes to make for an entire season? 65-year-old Buck Showalter, a young 65, according to Tim Kirkshin,
Yeah.
who says that the Mets will never lose a game because they've been outmanaged.
Okay,
That's what.
great.
I'm just telling you.
I mean, but we also say like managers account for maybe 4 to 6 wins a year. So now we're never going to be outmanaged. I mean, come on.
I'm just telling you what Tim Kirkshin says.
Okay.
I'm
So
not.
I'm lashing out at you. I'm sorry. I was expecting someone different. I mean, anyone.
Anyone other than Buck
Someone
Showalter?
young. I mean,
Okay.
you see what he did with the Orioles?
Yeah, but everybody would have lost with the Orioles. It's one of the,
It wasn't the manager's fault, is what you're saying.
do you think it was?
I don't know. I'm confused.
You think the Orioles were bad because Buck Showalter was bad
It
at
was him
managing?
and Chris Davis, I think. There. I don't believe Urban Meyer when he says he's sorry. Is there a more hollow apology in the history of apologies than the apology that comes from the mouth of Urban Meyer? Top 5 hollow apologists. You ready, Dan?
You don't have a top 5 hollow apologist list.
I do.
No way you do.
I do. I have it right
I don't
here.
believe it.
I listen. I did it a while ago. I had to go through my desk. I found it. I did it like 6 years ago.
This is very
But I haven't,
exciting.
yeah.
I can't believe this is a delight right now.
Yeah.
What a surprise on a Monday. Out of nowhere, Stugotz breaks out his top 5 ever hollow apologist list. This is very exciting. Number 5.
Lance Armstrong.
That's good.
Pretty good,
It's
right?
going to be a strong list. Number
Yeah.
4.
Rick Pitino.
Really? Patino ahead of Lance Armstrong.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, my list.
No, yeah, understood. My skepticism. Number 3.
Benedict Arnolds.
Wow.
Oh, Benny.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did he apologize?
I don't think
I
he
don't
did.
know if
I
he
don't
did or
know.
he did. It was hollow if he did, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. His traitorous apology, if there was one, would have been hollow.
Yeah, I believe he did apologize. Yeah.
You look it up. Okay, look it up. Go ahead, because that's just straight bullshit. All he knows, he gave you all the Benedict Arnold information he's got, which is just traitor.
Yeah.
Look it up. Put it on the poll,
My move.
Guillermo, please. Did Benedict Arnold ever apologize? Yes or no?
I do have a letter from 1780. Benedict Arnold to George Washington,
How about that?
pleading for mercy for his wife.
Little pen to paper, huh?
That's not an apology, though. That's a
What are
plea.
you talking about?
That's a plead for mercy after betraying.
Read the entire thing. I'm certain you will find an apology somewhere buried in that letter. There's an apology, right? There has to be.
Look it up. Number 2.
Me,
Oh, how are you not number 1?
because Urban Meyer is.
Really? There's a new number 1. Oh my God, ladies and
Yes.
gentlemen, the sincerity meter has changed. Urban Meyer has gone to the very historic top of greatest fraudsters in the history of sports.
Louis C.K. OLI.
Sure.
OLI. Does anyone besides Woody walk around with manuscripts from 1780?
I actually had it in my bag. I've been waiting my
He
whole
rolled
life
it
for
out.
this day to
He
come.
rolled it out like an old King's Scroll. I couldn't believe he found it so quickly. He's been waiting all his life. He's been walking around with somebody wanting somebody to request that scroll from the 1780s. Thank you, Whitty, for just having Benedict Arnold's letter on you.
Did you find the
I hope
apology?
you don't get mugged on the South Florida streets for having that valuable artifact on you.
Philip Dorsett is a Texan, and Duke Johnson no longer is. He's a Dolphin. Weird times,
What
man.
the hell was that? Was that my
I don't know.
father?
Yeah, what was that?
Witty.
You fool.
He's like spinning 7 plates. I have my feet kicked up back here.
Doing nothing, right?
Found a
OLI.
goddamn letter from the 1780s.
OLI? Weird times. That's all. Kemba Walker, statement game. Up until yesterday, the Jets were the only team in the league without a lead at halftime.
It's amazing.
I hate them.
Yesterday started with the Jets, Lions, and Texans up double digits. Nothing you're watching is real.
Trevor Lawrence, your shield is gone. Start playing better. Just warning you. The Jaguars, are better with Urban Meyer.
What is the warning?
It's a warning.
I'm okay.
You know
For
what?
what?
You had Urban. It's a warning. I'm coming after you. Okay,
Or
and I'm not
else.
alone.
Oh.
Billy's with me. Chris Cody is with me. I know Mike Ryan's with me. We had this discussion the other day. Your shield is
Been
gone.
skating all season.
Skating all season. Start playing better, or we start coming after you. Okay, and you've been warned.
Jags have the #1 pick now too. Don't forget it.
Yep. Use it on a quarterback.
Maybe.
Looking
with
over his
you.
shoulder for sure.
The Jags are better with Urban Meyer, right?
They miss him. They miss him that first game. They were 5.5-point favorite.
They're more interesting with him, though, right? I mean,
Yes.
yes, a lot more interesting.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
He scored like 0 points in their last game with him.
Yeah, but
That was an interesting 0 points. You're watching that go,
No,
wow,
but-
this
no,
is
but
interesting.
I mean, we're
Watching
still
him-
talking about him and he's gone. That's
he
kind
got
of the
fired
point.
after.
Like, yeah.
watching him suffer is more interesting than if he had put up 27 in that game.
Mike Tomlin did what Mike Tomlin does.
Found where the cameras were.
Yeah. If you want to send the Steelers to below 500, you're going to have to kill Mike Tomlin. It's the only way, Dan. That man will not go below 500.
Did you steal a joke from Mike Ryan in the chat during the post-game show and put it in your weekend observations?
Well, to be honest, what I did was I sent Mike my weekend observations, and Mike added his joke from the post-game show to my weekend observations. That was very nice of him. He lent it to me.
Let you borrow it?
Yeah, because I sent him the mic. He needs to edit these things and proofread them, and, you know, most of them don't make it on air.
I'm just saying he made this joke. People who are listening to this show in order heard this joke 4 hours ago.
That's on Mike.
You don't like leftovers?
Do I like leftovers?
I like to reuse a joke every once in a while.
Exactly.
If it was good the first time, it could be good again. Heat it up, baby.
Thank you, Chris.
Peace.
David Culley should get some Coach of the Year consideration. Right?
No.
What do you mean, no? Got 3 wins with that team? Are you kidding me?
No.
Name 5 players on the
Put
team.
it on the poll. Are you going to make me do this? Because I just learned Philip Dorsett plays for the Texans yesterday.
Name 4 more Texans.
Coach is every week he's got 100 yards back there. Tyrod Taylor, Davis Mills, Deshaun Watson. Have I gotten to 5
You're
yet?
naming all the
Well,
quarterbacks.
okay, I'm sorry.
I would have thought they still had Duke Johnson before
Their
yesterday.
linebackers come to the game in costume.
Different
Rex
game.
Burkhead.
Different game. Name one guy who plays defense for the Houston Texans.
Oh.
Is Brian Cushing still around?
There's no way.
No, Brian Cushing. They have all the linebackers who come to the games in costumes. They wear or they did that. They don't do that anymore. Are those guys gone? Are all of those guys gone? This is a reflection on us, not the Texans. This is I don't believe this is. I believe
I just looked at their depth chart. I don't recognize a single name.
And
Brian
Culley-
Cushing was
Roy Lopez?
Yeah.
I thought they still had D'Amico Ryans. He's the defensive coordinator for the 49ers.
Brian Cushing was the assistant strength and conditioning coach for the Texans
Oh, it's close.
last year. Yeah.
Name one, Dan.
the Texans. What now? What am I being asked to name now? Name one? What
Defensive player for the Houston Texans.
Oh, he's coughing over here. He's coughing. He's spewing.
I'm okay.
All right.
I was laughing so
Reflecting.
hard at Chris's joke.
D'Amico Ryans just a great name.
It is a great. It is a good comedic name. There's no disputing it.
He has 140 tackles as the defensive coordinator for the 49ers. Just racking up tackles.
Which is exactly the reason David Culley should get some Coach of the Year consideration.
I'm with you, Stugotz.
Thank you.
I saw a Jason Lockenfora story from before the game yesterday. Apparently, David Culley is on the hot seat in Houston.
Oh, my God.
And I'm thinking to myself, what does this guy have to do? Like, he has absorbed every manner of awful thing that could happen to a coach. He's had to play Davis Mills for half the season. They've won 4 games.
Right.
What more do you want from David
Exactly.
Culley?
Lose more so we can get that first pick.
Oh, Tunsil plays for them. He's on IR, but he plays for them as well.
Defense, we said defense.
I just remembered Laramie Tunsil out of nowhere, though. I remember they traded. That was Bill O'Brien's last move. Good
Great
God.
trade that was for the Dolphins. Oh, my
The
God.
glory days with Bill O'Brien.
God.
If he doesn't get fired, he can win the hot seat of the year award. right?
Billy bringing back the Hot Seat of the Year award.
Who's the favorite right now for Hot Seat of the Year?
Who is the favorite?
It's
Billy?
not Urban anymore because he didn't survive.
Billy,
Right.
we need an announcement. Now, we
Yeah.
thought Urban was the runaway winner for Hot Seat of the Year. Who's going to win Hot Seat of the Year now? Brian
Cully's
Flores
in there.
Brian Flores is no longer on the hot seat.
He's off. Yeah, Pete Carroll, depending on how this week goes, might be right back in the mix. We'll see.
Very exciting. Get back to us on that, okay?
And don't forget Staley also. Staley's up in the running there.
What?
Genius.
He's taking
And Mike
out-
McCarthy.
Billy is now developing a hatred for Staley out of nowhere. He's just going to.
That's his guy now.
Billy now wants to be.
He is
wants
zoned
to,
in.
He wants to be against Matt.
He wants to be with Schlereth on an analytic has never thrown a block before.
The fact that Stink isn't a coach somewhere is a crime.
He should just run around saying to everyone, Stink should be on a sideline just exhorting everyone, I love football. And that's it.
Put it on the poll.
He doesn't have to do anything else. No other coaching. Just like occasionally leave a grill and come to the sidelines with something still sizzling in the background and just yell at everybody, I love football. And then have them go out there and just see what happens. I feel like that would work. No, I'd totally give him a position.
That's why it's a crime. That's what Billy said.
His title should just be football coach, not a team. He's not a coach of any one team. He just coaches football.
Wherever he shows up.
He
Yeah.
loves it so much. He was loving 21-6 Cowboys Giants. Saquon Barkley 6-yard catches the back of the football with his. He's a ridiculous athlete who can't stay healthy. Think about that, Stugotz. Saquon Barkley has thighs bigger than anyone in the sport.
Yes. They're in my Body Parts Hall of Fame.
It's a useless now position. Nobody needs it. They clearly botched the whole thing by taking someone like him so early. Yesterday, he made the greatest 6-yard catch any of us have ever seen. But people think that he's made of rattan because
Or is he made of bowling ball? Dan, does he make your top 5 football players made out of bowling ball?
Are we gonna? I think we got to tease that for
Yeah,
the
we
rest of the
gotta
week. A gift for the holidays.
Yes, a gift for
we
the
can't give it
holidays.
all away
Can't
on
give
the
it away
first
today.
day. No.
We're giving them observations right
gift.
now.
Yes. Remind me to get to it, Billy. There are all sorts of things. You laugh, but what about the gift we've given the people of favorite colors? We gave them that at the end. You
know what we forgot? The gift we were giving people was your top 25 Christmas songs.
Oh, that's right.
We did like 2 of them.
I forgot about that.
A lot of catching up to do this
We have
week,
2
Dan.
lists to get to this week, Dan.
Okay, top 25 Christmas songs and top 5 bowling
We are
ball
so
buddies.
behind.
Do we need to call Rick Springfield or are we good
We
here?
do got it. We got it. Would you get him on by the end of the segment, please? I need his number, whatever number we're on. Get him on, or is he still on hold? He's still there? Okay, just tell him we'll
No,
get
he's
to him
on
in a
hold,
second.
Dan. Yeah. Death, taxes, and Anthony Davis being out for a month. Well, Dan, another year and another sack for J.J. Watt. No one jumpstarts an organization quite like Buck Showalter. I'm still making Showalter jokes.
Yeah, we've just started, ladies and gentlemen. Mets fan Stugotz is going to be making Showalter jokes all season.
Rafael Nadal.
It's a funny name. It's a funny name. That's part of what's happening here.
Yes, and he's old.
Yes, but it's a combination. It's in
And
your,
Snow Walter.
and you can make
What a promotional night.
Snow Walter.
In May. I'll get you a snow globe. Rafael Nadal tested positive for COVID. He should just send his left arm out to play matches. Can I go 5 minutes listening to the radio or watching TV without hearing about Peyronie's disease and the fact that my carrot might be bent? Anyone else notice? Not my
What you
carrot.
talking about?
Oh, I mean, are you kidding me? Peyronie's disease.
Look it up.
Look it up.
They use all these vegetables to show how your carrot may be bent.
It sounds
yeah.
horrifying, all of it. I think it's bentcarrot.com. I'm not even joking.
Hell yeah.
It's not Ben. It can't be
Dan,
Ben.
I'm telling. Look it up.
All right, I'm gonna look it up.
I'm telling you,
careful,
Peroni's
Dan.
carrot.
No, I'm gonna
Yeah.
do bentcarrot.com. I'm gonna do it right now.
I don't know,
No, what happened? You're backing up already? All right, let me see what's got.
It's something like that. I'm telling you.
All right, let's see what we got. But please keep going. Don't let me stop you.
I just went to it.
Yeah.
It says at the top, help reduce the bend.
I'm telling you, man. It's haunting me.
Xiaflex. It does say help reduce the bend with a bump.
That looks nice.
He's right.
What?
It is. What looks nice?
Don't worry about it.
Can learn about treatment. Find a trained urologist.
Just unbend it,
Find
man.
a trained urologist. Yeah, you better. If you're unbending your carrot, you should do so with a trained urologist.
Have you seen these commercials? Every break.
It's good marketing. Otherwise, it would slide right past you. That is such a better marketing meeting than the Giants getting together and arguing about whether a small cup or a medium cup or a large cup is the way to go for Fan Appreciation Day.
1913. The Steelers have been winning that game since the beginning of time. What happened?
I'm spinning plates here.
Okay.
There's a lot going on. Get us to the finish line, Stugotz.
I imagine Vic Fangio
He was talking to Rick Springfield.
gives out game balls even when his team loses 15-10. Fangs.
Especially when he loses it.
Game balls, anybody?
Not even when, especially when it loses 15-10.
Aaron Rodgers has 30 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. In his last 29 games, he has 78 touchdowns and 9 interceptions. That's all I got. Is there anything more daunting to hear than a tidal wave of sickness and death is headed our way this winter? So depressing, man. Report: Delta is combining with how do you say it?
Oh, no.
Omicron. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
They're combining. A dream team. Hell is going on. Speaking of hell. And me wheezing to the finish line. Heartbreak. Dan, those are the weekend observations.
We are not wheezing to the finish line because
tired.
Rick Springfield is here with his 5th favorite color.